Hello guys, and you're watching Go Doctor Who, and today we're going to be talking about the episode titles that just got revealed, and talk about my theories on what the Timeless Child could be, because we're getting a bit more info now, and also the Cybermen. Let's talk about the ascension of the Cybermen, I think it is, which is basically just meaning upgrading, regrouping sort of thing, which obviously we only have one Cyberman, and Captain Jack warns the Doctor, don't give it what it wants. Obviously it does, and there is leaks of Cybermen army, and ascension of the Cybermen means regrouping and stuff like that. So yeah, so we're getting basically the Cybermen regrouping and all that. But also there's a cyber war. I hope we see a lot of this war. That would be interesting, because we haven't really seen a cyber war. We saw Daleks versus Time Lords, boom. We saw Daleks versus Cybermen, boom. But now we're getting to see the cyber war, which is humans versus Cybermen, which obviously we've always saw them clash and trying to, because humans are Cybermen. But we're not seen a war before, and it's basically there's nothing left from both sides. The synopsis kind of says, which means pretty much we're at the end now of the Earth again. And yet again, throughout this whole series, we've saw Earth, and there's not been one episode so far up to this point. We're on episode 7. There's not been a non-Earth story. Apparently it's in space, but I do believe most of it would be in Earth, the very end of Earth, the future. And we do get that aspect of it being the future, because I think one of the companions said, so is that our future then? And the Doctor says the Cybermen always are and stuff like that. So it is their future. The finale will be. Yeah, so basically in the future there's going to be a cyber war versus humans for that, but it don't make sense, because the finale, the final episode, is called The Timeless Children. The Timeless Children. Not child, children, meaning there's more than one. And we've always said the Timeless Child, meaning one. But now there's children. There's a few possibilities we could get to. My one that I think this is Ruth and the Doctor. We find out Ruth is the Doctor. We found that out already. It's the same person. But we find out Ruth is the Timeless Child and making the Doctor the Timeless Child. Meaning there's two Timeless Childs. There's two Doctors in one story. Meaning the Timeless Children. Not child, because there's more than one Doctor in this story. There's more than one Timeless Child. That's my opinion. So Ruth and the Doctor are the Timeless Child, and that's what makes it children, not child. That's my little theory, but it also means we are going to see Ruth hopefully in this finale, which would be amazing. But I didn't think if we did see her, I didn't think we would see her that much. But if it's called Timeless Children, it's mainly focused on that, and it's a Cybermen two-parter. Which also leads me on to another thing, that it could be the Master and the Doctor, as it's always been, and it always should be, and I hope it's more this. The Master and the Doctor are something they've been experimented on. They're both the Timeless Child. Something's up, and they're both Timeless Children, and we find out a little bit more, because I hope that we don't get revealed too much in this series. I hope it leads on to another series, making more intrigue to see more as the series go on. But I hope it's the Doctor and the Master. Another one is my last one, which is Omega, the Other, and Rassilon. And the Other is meant to be the Doctor, and seems there's another Doctor, the more chances are the Timeless Child is the Doctor, but they're all meant to be Timeless Children. The Timeless Children, so they're Rassilon, Omega, and the Other. But then again, I don't think Doctor Who has the rights for Omega anymore, so I don't think they could bring that into it. They might be able to reference him, but I think Rassilon should make a return, and it would be a good way to see a return. I mean, Titan Comics have done Rassilon and the Cybermen in like at the end of the universe, and that was a good Titan comic with Rassilon and the Cybermen who've taken over Gallifrey and all that, and they could kind of do that here in the TV show if they wanted. Also, we have now my little theory that I've also talked about in another video of the Timeless Child is the Master. How did he destroy Gallifrey? We didn't see any Dalek ships. I don't think the Daleks would have joined with the Master. He would have been tricked and the Master would have died. So, I think the Timeless Child, as the Master's always... No, forget the Timeless Child. I think the Cybermen were working with the Master, and that's how Gallifrey got destroyed. I think the Cybermen are what destroys Gallifrey in the end, and we will see that, maybe a glimpse, and then we'll see more of that in the next series or the series after. But yeah, I think the Cybermen helped the Master destroy Gallifrey, because I don't think he could have done it on his own. And yeah, the Time Lords, just like the Titan comics, were not expecting this, and then bam, they've took over. And hopefully we see that. And the Master has used the Cybermen to destroy, once he finds out that he and the Doctor are the Timeless Child, or the Doctor's the Timeless Child, so he goes and destroys because his best friend and all that. But yet again, he's killed everyone but the actual Timeless Child, the Doctor, and maybe he can't kill... The Master can't kill the Timeless Child because they've been friends forever and he just can't face it. He can't bring himself to kill the Doctor. And then Doctor and the Master's never done that. They've never killed each other. They've always tried to get one better. It's always been that thing. But he did try and kill him in Spyfall, which is a completely different game changer. Or maybe he didn't try, he just, you know. But it seems he did try a little bit to kill him in Spyfall. He wanted to get the Doctor out of the way. Maybe he knows that the Doctor's the Timeless Child and he was trying to kill her, but he couldn't bring himself towards it in the end. So yeah, there's a lot of answers, a lot of theories, a lot of twists and plots and stuff. So just to recap, I think the Timeless Child could be the Master and the Doctor making the Timeless Children, or the Roof is the Doctor, we know that now, and the Doctor making Timeless Children, or we have Omega, the other, which is the Timeless Child, and Rassilon as the Timeless Children, linking that all together. Timeless Child, boom. And I think the Cybermen helped the Master destroy Gallifrey, and if they didn't, and I got this wrong, but that's my opinion. And there would have to be some link between the two. There's a two-parter Cybermen story. That's what it's based on. So the Cybermen are linked in some way. And if they just do a little cameo of the Timeless Child, why would you name the episode the Timeless Child, like, or Timeless Children? It would be pointless to have like a little scene to link in when it's a Cybermen two-parter. So it has to play a major part in the story. And Christian was said to watch this episode live, because it's going to be a big one. So make sure you're checking that out, and probably an hour, 2 hours later, I will release my video on my review of that, and I will review every episode like I've always done. I've also got Twitter now, so go add me on GoDoctorWho1 on Twitter. Yeah, so go check that out, and also check out my second channel. If you want more than Doctor Who, I'm going to do reviews and reactions to trailers. I've got a few Super Bowl trailers that I haven't released yet. I'm going to release soon of me reacting to them. I'm also going to do reviews of Rick and Morty and James Bond movies, anything. Movies, TV shows, Netflix shows. I'm going to be reviewing a lot of random stuff for my second channel, which is called The Higgins Chat. So go check that out. Go check out my Twitter. That is GoDoctorWho1. This is linking into this channel. And check out this channel if this is your first video, because I've done reviews on how Torchwood could bring back UNIT. Now Captain Jack's back, and I did that just before Captain Jack came in. That was a good timing for the video. I also done reviews of every episode of this series, and I've had a lot of theory videos and all that. And Wales Comic Con, and I'm going to Comic Con, the London Comic Con, at the end of this month in February. So just before the finale, there will be a video out for London Comic Con. So yeah, go check that out when it's out. So yeah, there's a lot planned, a lot of stuff I've done. So go check them out. Go Doctor Who, the Higgins Chat, and my Twitter, GoDoctorWho1. I will see you guys for the next video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, get that little bell, and yeah, see you for episode 7, is it? Yeah, we'll review episode 7, and I'm trying to learn how to do a reaction, so I may do reactions on the channel. It may be a thing, it may not for this series, I don't know yet, but there may be more videos to come. So yeah, see you guys very soon.